You'll find the Analytics module right here. Click on the Analytics icon to access it. Up here you'll see a drop-down menu with a list of pre-built dashboards on things like payroll and billing. This is the payroll report, payroll by dollars. So you can see payroll amount by date, payroll amount by hours type, and payroll hours distribution by date, which shows you dates where you have a lot of overtime, for example. Total payroll amount by type. You can see payroll amount by customer and by service, also by site, total payroll and hours by department, and total payroll and hours by employee type. There's another dashboard, very similar, but by hours instead of dollars. There's quite a few dashboards that show details of shifts. This is payroll detail by shift, for example. You can filter a lot of the dashboards. You can filter by payroll approved, for example here, filter by pay cycle, so filter to bi-weekly payroll. You can see it's filtering the chart and the data in the table. One very important piece of functionality is you can download data from these tables to Excel. So if I export this to Excel, you can see the data in Excel. If I want to manipulate the data here, I can. We have a dashboard for overtime, something a lot of our customers are very concerned with. So you can see overtime by department, by employee type, overtime by customer and by service, payroll hours distribution by customer and by service, so you can see which customers or services are incurring a lot of overtime. You can see here if you hover over it, it tells me 81% of the pay is regular for this customer. Top 100 employees by overtime. And here we see a list of shifts where we have hours that are billed standard but paid overtime or double overtime. There's an employee attendance dashboard where you can see top 100 latecomers by number of shifts and also by minutes late, an attendance by employee summary, so you can see percent late shifts for each employee. Shift attendance details, so details of the shifts. And here we have hours scheduled but not worked by employee and scheduled hours by employee. And if you go back up here, you can see there's some filters at the top. So I can apply these filters to all of the dashboards. So I'm just going to filter to one employee here. You'll see that the list of shifts has filtered to just that employee. I can also click on reset all filters. That will remove any filters I've applied to get me back to the start. There's a profitability dashboard. So this shows me information about billing and payroll together. So here you can see gross profit by month, billing amount by hours type, payroll amount by hours type. Billing amount by customer and payroll amount by customer, and then you see a chart there on the right, gross profit by customer, so I can see which customers are making the most profit. In the table here I can see gross margin by customer, and here gross margin by month, so I can see if my gross margin trend is going in the right direction. We have dashboards for scheduling. So for example, number of open and assigned shifts by customer. Dashboards for shift assignment, which shows how shifts were assigned in the system, whether it's by autofill, manual, self-scheduling. Time and attendance. So you can see a shift count by attendance status, on-time performance by customer. So I can see here one of my customers, the on-time performance is worse than the other customers. We have feature access for analytics. So if I go in the settings, select one of the feature access groups for a group of managers, you'll see if I go across to the right in other modules, you'll see analytics there, and I can turn analytics completely on or off for this manager group by selecting Run Access. That would turn analytics on for this manager group, and then you'll see there are categories of dashboards here. So if I don't want this manager group to see payroll reports, for example, I can turn that off here. To learn more, contact Celayix customer support. Thanks.